Hey, how's everybody doing? Good, I hope. Gonna pop out that chat so I can see what everybody's saying. All y'all talking shit the whole time, I'm sure. Uh, so, uh, let's make sure that I'm actually popping up. Okay, great. So I made a boo-boo. A little bit, not really. It wasn't as big of a boo-boo as I normally make, but a little bit of a boo-boo. I'm going out of town. I'm going to Los Angeles, California, and I have some shooting to do for the channel there. And on the way there, it's going to be a nice big road trip. It's going to be pretty crazy. And I'm starting to get anxious about not only like COVID stuff, but also like shooting schedules and all that. And I actually have a camera person coming with, Michaela, who, basically like we have to kind of like learn a bunch of stuff and then get out there. And I want to do some trial and error because I have a feeling like sometimes the microphones aren't going to work right and the drones aren't going to work right and all that stuff. So, wait, has my voice got lower? I don't know. Has it? What's going on? All right. Everybody's saying my voice is low. Let's see what could possibly be wrong with the stream now. Oh my god. What is going on right now? Somehow YouTube is encoding me at a lower rate, I assume. This is so weird. Oh my god. What is happening right now? This is unexplainably fucked up. Guys, listen, I've been huffing on some argon and all day, and I just can't get it out of my lungs because it's heavier than air, which is that's like, I just made. Okay, look, if anybody there watching has a pretty good understanding of chemistry, you're off your chair right now on that joke I just made. Like, I just made the geekiest chemistry joke. Let me explain it while I have this low voice thing going on, because I don't have it in my head right now. I just don't have the mental capacity to figure it out. Anyway, argon's heavier than air, so if I were huffing argon, it would stay in my lungs. It would have the opposite effect of helium. So, what's up, everybody? I can only imagine how amazing this sounds. Let's look at my settings really fast. I'll bring them into the screen so everybody can see. Let's see. Yeah, I have no idea what could be causing this. This is so bizarre. I mean, well, I don't know. Audio makes no sense to me whatsoever. Everything should be at 48 all the way through and through. We've dropped 252 frames thus far. Maybe it's in my advanced audio properties? Maybe it's over here? Nah. I don't know. Like, what do you do right now? Maybe Comcast? Maybe you could blame Comcast? Wait a minute. I know what it is. I'm running the desktop version of Hyperion because I did not want to have any distractions. And no, that's... All right, let me know if this works. Maybe I'll just switch to ACO for all or something, and then switch. And let's see, maybe go down on 4, then go back up 48. I have a feeling I'm just going to crash everything. This is just incredible. I am loving this. I might just do the rest of I want to hear if it's only my voice or if it's also, because I kind of am okay with doing the remainder of this stream. All right, let's see. What's going on, Army? Yeah, I don't... Oh, weird. So it's locked in by something. So maybe it is locked in by Hyperion. What a weird thing. Right? I don't have any... I'm always scared that I'm going to have like some sort of like email that nobody's supposed to read. Dude, like tag me if my voice comes back to normal. Let me know. Tag me. Yeah, okay, I'm clocked at 44. That's the problem right now. All right, so let's go to an internal clock. This is because of the fucking H9000. That's what's causing this whole thing. It's the H9000. Damn it. Yeah, okay. All right. Oh, I'm better. I hear it now. Okay. It was H9000. All right. So, if you recall on my H9000 video, I pointed out that there's a whole bunch of weird like ADAT issues and things like that. It's back. By just opening this up, it is back. I guess I will, yeah, it's the H9000. I just need to, like, not have that thing connected to a computer that I'm streaming on, apparently. Because I had some issues last week, too. And I don't mean to, like, throw them under the bus, but randomly. Okay. Well, like, you know what? So check this out. I hope my voice is back now. I think in the future, honestly, well, there's too many things connected to bring it into frame. So thank you for the 5 pounds there. I think in the future, I need to just be doing this from hardware, from my Atom Mini Pro. The only thing I don't like about the Atom Mini Pro is that I can't like do this essentially. Like I can't do fancy things like this, but I can stream directly to YouTube from it. But anyway, so where was I? There was a goof. There was actually another goof that I wanted to start this with to tell you about. Aha, there is no giveaway in this stream, and you should know that. There is no giveaway in the stream. However, my Patreon members will be getting a giveaway in the future, and there will also be a very, very handsomely, there will be a very generous coupon code from Wave Sequencer, the developer of Hyperion. The reason why this is happening is because I was initially scheduled to do this software next week, but I'm going on this crazy trip, and I think that I am going to be leaving on Thursday of next week or earlier. And so I think that we're going to be like in the middle of nowhere on that day. So I'm going to do like maybe a Q&A stream the day before. And I just wanted to give Hyperion a good shake. And on the other side of that, the week after that, unless something goes terribly wrong or in case like, I don't know, in case there's another lockdown or something, I'll be doing a stream from Perfect Circuit in Burbank, California. And all but I'm pretty sure I can announce this. I'll be doing the stream with Noir, which is awesome, fellow YouTuber in the flesh. We'll be hanging out at Perfect Circuit, coming to you live. I think that'll be in 2 weeks from yesterday. Sorry. I'll have all of this on like a more easy to read schedule, but that is the reason why I kind of jumped on this now. So let's see. I see some questions here. Crazy Trip. Yes, there is a crazy product coming out that some people know about and are like eagerly waiting for, and other people are just going to be blindsided by it. It's going to change modular. It's amazing. I've been planning this for a while, and I'm very excited to shoot a video project on this product, and it's a product that I'm very passionate about myself. It's not a commercial. It's like a super, super fun, awesome, next level video made possible by my Patreon earnings. And I don't know if I'll tell her to join if you guys have any questions for Michaela. If I tell her talking about you on my stream, FYI, then she'll pop in and be like, what the fuck are you saying about me on my stream? I have a camera person, talented camera person who's bringing a Canon C70 to the table. I think 2 C70s. So like the gear is just getting this massive explosion too, in terms of like lenses and camera gear and stuff. And so I'm really excited to actually have this. I did like a little trial run with Machine Drum last weekend. He was here. Oh, I have so much footage from that and I need to like do something with it. Anyway, so I did a little bit of a trial run, and that was a lot of fun. And I'm really excited to edit that footage and like maybe just do like a little 1 minute long teaser or something like that of our session. But yeah, that was awesome to like shoot with an actual camera person so I could work and not have to like manage a bunch of battery draining cameras at the same time and microphones at the same time. So anyway, long story short, very happy about that. I wanted to prioritize Hyperion because it's come out of beta and I did not give it a fair shake the first time around. And I feel bad because I kind of made this decision probably late in the day for Wave Sequencer, who I believe is in England. And so, yeah, you will find out about this product in early September, most likely. Yeah. So it'll be a really fun shoot. And I have like a meeting in LA. I have a few meetings in LA. So I'll be there for that. And then the stream on, what day would that be? The 25th, I believe. I will have a stream from Perfect Circuit, and I'll probably do the 18th next week. And maybe I'll move over to Wednesday. What do you guys think about that? Is like Thursday, I feel like a middle of the week stream, a hump day stream is a good thing. I can make hump day jokes. Every single time I start my stream, I could just make hump day jokes, because that's what, the like people that you went to high school with do on Facebook now. So here's another thing about the next video, or the next like big product feature that I do, is I want to make a video. I don't know if I can promise this, but before I leave, I really want to make like a short video that is just a massive generative patch that's utilizing virtually everything in my studio.
like that's using, utilizing like the H9000, the MIDI piano, the Yamaha Montage, the Polybrute, of course, all that stuff, the modular, and like basically like all of my different generative sequencers, and just going to town and trying to put everything into some big thing. I want to do that. And then after that, I want to chill the fuck out with the expensive stuff, because I agree that there is I agree that it is a little obnoxious to be like, here's a $7,000 effects processor, here's a $2,500 guitar, here's like that, when I think of the most expensive things that I've covered on this channel. So the big thing that I'm putting all this work into, and that I'm traveling for like 10 days to do a feature on and to play with, I guarantee will cost well under $1,000, and I'm really happy about that, because it'll be as salivating causing as anything else. So, all right. Anyway, well, I'm sorry that you only have 1 week to live. And there is a MIDI accordion. I think I've seen it before. Okay, so what is Waveform 11? I've not tried Waveform 11. Jimmy999S. Tell me what's up with that. Let's see. I'm not going to look it up. You'll tell me if it's important. Yeah, I really wanted to do a Buchla easel thing, but I'm not, because of that. So, I mean, yeah, a DAW is all you need, I suppose. I do like playing with gear, though, of course. So maybe we should just start with like a fresh patch here, and I think that would be important also for Wave Sequencer. And he is so passionate about this, which I respect so much, that I feel like he might not realize that I'm doing it, and maybe that's good. Like maybe having maybe being able to watch this in hindsight, what might be like anxiety inducing or something, but also, from a developer's standpoint, probably pretty cool, or probably pretty useful, rather. So I'm gonna try and not like talk too much while doing this, because that's how I stop making sense. All right, so I'm going to create a patch here. Can everybody see this? Is this like way too small? I'm going to try and make it a little bit bigger here. Boop. Maybe that's a little bit too... No, that's good. We can manage with this. All right. So here's an oscillator, and we could change that into a... Well, I just like my saws. Or not a saw square. Let's just go with a normal old saw. Saw. We got a filter, and then keep in mind I do not have that much experience here. So let's see if this filter can close all the way. So this would be the output of the oscillator going into the filter, going into a mixer. The ADSR will be going into the cutoff of the filter, I think. Did I do that right? Yeah, trigger forward. No, that was stupid. I want envelope out. Boom. Whoa, it got ready state out. Oh, this is cool. Oh man, now I've watched the stream that Wave Sequencer did on this, and I was like, whoa, this is very cool. And when I'm looking through these modules, I'm like, this is gonna get kind of deep and crazy. Yeah. But as far as the thing that I'm talking about that I'm doing the next video on, get your pre-order money ready, because it's gonna sell out really fast. When that, I don't know if I'm going to be the first video on it, because I am going to have like a Netflix series of video to do, but to edit. But yeah, I was actually thinking like to make it by the release date, I might have to pull 2 all-nighters in a row. And Michaela, the camera person, she knows how to edit, but she's like, I'm not editing this. That's too much. I'm not going to do it. I'm like, all right, well, I'll do it then. But that's fine. I like editing it. Comes from like my IDM roots. Okay, so, this is convenient. So here's all my MIDI notes. Frequency here, T stands for trigger. That's level, velocity level, frequency key mapping, MIDI note out, pitch bend out, channel pressure out. Okay, this is all very convenient. We're going to want that trigger to go here, and then audio out. That's convenient enough. Let's see if I did a good job. We should hear something. Oh, wait, nope. Boop. Let's see how we get audio out. Da-da-da-da-da. This is one of those things that I definitely should have checked on. I can't tell you, man. There's an embargo. I cannot break the embargo. That would be very bad. Oh, no, I don't want to open up. Oh, there we go. Audio out. Boop. All right. I don't know what the other audio out is. Oh, an auxiliary. Okay, got it. I will delete this node, and I will... Oh, yeah, okay, and then the other from there. This works, right? If I'm not doing this right, it's not the fault of the software. It's because I am literally being stupid. And there we go. Okay, so we could also just maybe... Cool, we made a synth. We can change the amplitude, the release. Oh, it's poly. I had no idea. I mean, I knew this, you could create poly, but I thought I was making a mono patch. All right, got it. Let's see. Let's listen to some of the filters before I start creating more patches, because can we change the level of this? Nice. And I'm sure they have attenuators. That'd be really funny if they didn't. Not fun. I mean, it'd be funny in like a way where like, why the fuck don't they have attenuators? And I'd write an email saying get some attenuators. Hey, by the way, while I'm talking here, while I'm just babbling into the microphone, when I say things like, "Oh, I hope they have some attenuators," and just go on this little tangent about attenuators, do any of you not know what that is? And there's absolutely nothing wrong if you don't. I want to be a good educator. It's a weird note to play like that. I want to be a good educator. No, I want to be a good educator, so I want to make sure that I'm like not just cramming a bunch of terms down your throat that don't make sense, and then you're not learning how to make a patch. So an attenuator, for those of you who don't know, is basically, it's almost like a volume knob within, like if I have a value from 1 to 10, and then I connect it to something else, like let's say that this is 1 to 10, I can put a sort of volume knob in there that would allow me to go from 2 to 5 or 6 to 8, or, you know, depending on what kind of attenuator, but it allows me to sort of either maximize or minimize the range of which the signal's coming in between A and B. And so, yeah. Gernot, I like that. I felt like I met a charismatic woman. A lot of people have described me as that, actually. Spent all evening drinking and having an inspiring conversation, then walk her home and she says, "Sorry, can't go further. There is an embargo." Well, that happens. No, I'm not gonna say anything about. I've been reading a lot about autism lately. Not for any like particular reason. Just I've been fascinated by it. Like, just not fascinated by, sounds like I've been fascinated by. I've been reading just some articles about it, like no longer being treated like some, you know, it used to be treated as a disability, and now it's being treated as, you know, something that can be sort of if managed and routed correctly, you know, and like sort of, I guess, bridged to productive things, it's, you know, it turns into more of like a personality trait. And I guess when thinking about it, like all the most successful people that I know, like they definitely, like, I feel like I'm not one to diagnose, but I feel like they'd be on the spectrum. Why are we talking about this? Oh, somebody said it. You thought I was going to say autism. Anyway. Yeah, well, an attenuator could also be it could also like multiply volume. I guess it depends on what kind you have. But yeah, it's sort of just a volume cruncher, volume compressor, or signal compressor. Okay, so let's hear some reverb, of course. I know that there is some effects here. I wish this was an ice cream cone. If I started a GoFundMe for a ice cream cone microphone, would you buy it? Better. Disconnect. Sounds pretty nice. With. Oh. I was like, there should be way more controls. Alright, so I'm going to hook like an LFO up to the frequency. Like that little like gulp. As if I was like scared. Alright, let's see if I actually have, if I can find like a little VCA or attenuator. See if there's one in there. An audio amp. That might actually be what I want. That might do the trick. Did it go somewhere where I can't see it? Am I blind? Audio processor. Gain, pan. That'll work. I think. Yeah, okay, so this could work as an attenuator. And then I'm going to get another ADR, ADSR. Here we go. Okay. And I'm going to sine wave into... Oh, wait, this is going to work. Okay, so this is only for audio. This is not... That's gain. Okay. So I need to find some sort of like attenuator only for... Maybe somebody here is familiar with what I'm doing right now, so I don't need this. I'm just looking for some type of attenuator for actual data, not for only audio. Let's see. Multiplier could do it, actually. And then if we just had a variable on this side, could this be a knob, maybe? Yeah, okay. So this will do it. It's like a more mathy way of doing it, but that's fine. Or is it, though? Because... All right, I have an idea. I feel like I'm going to make this so much more complicated than it needs to be. So the LFO will go into the multiplier. This should be the output of the multiplier. Yes, pass it out, output out. Okay. That is going to go... Can I split the frequency? Or maybe there's an FM? Fine tune. That'll work. That'll work just fine. All right, so right now we have... Nice. Oh, you know what? We don't need the multiplier because I can go from the output of the ADSR into the level of... So what I want to do is put some attack on this ADSR, and then I want to slowly level in the vibrato. So here we go. Maybe not that much, though. I'm going to turn the reverb down really fast so we could hear it. So, a little bit slower, please. I feel like this is not having the effect I needed to have. Maybe we should try it through the mult. Let's see. Oh, will that not work? Oh yeah, because that's out. I thought I could just multiply it by a variable. Alright, whatever. We don't need to get that hardcore yet anyway. But this... Oh, I'm stupid. I'm so dumb. Alright, here. This goes into the level here. I'm not triggering my ADSR, that's the problem. Alright. Then trigger from there. Now we got this. Okay, so the level is organically going to be down. This level can be lower. There. These little subtleties are really important. And then this ADSR just... maybe can be a little less intense. Alright, now let's put that reverb back on and hear this. It should sound a lot prettier. Also, if when you add vibrato like that, echo is always gorgeous. There's some echo. Just FYI for your health. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, and this can also be stereo apparently. Or poly apparently. Whew. I'm using my mouse and my keys all at the same time. Some badassery. Not bad. I'm digging it. It depends on the attenuator. Like in electronics, it is just scale. Or, I'm sorry, in electronics, it's just subtract. However, in modular, a lot of things in modular, like another weird modular term that always kind of makes me annoyed that it's used is well, I mean, whatever, it's fine, but it's Turing machine. Like when we think of like just for what an actual Turing machine is, it's like a hypothetical machine that we ended up using to create the first computers, whereas like a Turing machine on a modular is just a it's essentially like a sample and hold and some memory that randomly loops things that were already played. It's kind of just like a more deterministic sample and hold with a randomizer. Nico, what did you just say, man? Reverb is just a very large number of delays conveniently grouped. That is a shitty reverb. If whatever reverb that does that, reverb is a whole lot more than that. Reverb is filters feeding back into one another, and then slowly there's, I mean, like your most basic reverb, I suppose you could just like, if you wanted to make a reverb out of delays, if you want to make like a reverb algorithm, and if I had like a DAW open, I'd actually open up mturbo verb and show you how you could do this. Well, no, I wouldn't, because it would take like 2 hours. But I do want to do a video. I need to just do this where a video could be less than an hour, honestly, like on how to make reverb in like Reactor. But if you were to stagger the delays, like I'm talking, nothing can be repetitive, because if you have, like, let's just say you have delays that are 1.41 milliseconds away from each other. If that happens more than once in the same 100 milliseconds of the reverb, you end up with like a scratchiness or a tone. You end up with like a resonated tone, which is really, really bad, because that makes your whole reverb distort. It's a science, man. And it's like, yeah, reverb designers are crazy. And I'm kind of glad, like, speaking of doing this, like the H9000 with the black hole reverb algorithm, for example, like that's a reverb algorithm that I don't know, somebody in here probably knows, but I think it comes from like the 80s. I think it comes from the H3000 or the 90s. Like, it's been around for a long time, and they've not changed it. It's the same reverb algorithm that you had on the H3000 or wherever it began. And it's like on VST, it's on iPad, it is on the H9000, it's on the H9, it is on its own pedal. There's a black hole pedal. I think there's a few over the years that you know, have that reverb on it. And so when you come up with a good reverb, it's like, you know, it's like the recipe for Coca-Cola. Like, the intellectual property of a good reverb is very, very valuable, especially if you're not using crazy amounts of resources. Now, I might be talking out my ass here, because I don't know for sure, because I've never even asked, because it's none of my business. Like, I'm not going to like snoop around. But Empress's reverb, my theory is that they're using spectral holding alongside a normal algorithm with, you know, so many bandpass and comb filters and delays and echoes. And basically when it gets to a certain point, it smooths in on that and then smooths between the two, almost like sort of giving you a little bit of modulation, but never making it sound like it is, never making it sound in a way where you can actually hear the algorithm. You're just hearing the instrument. And that's what like a really, really solid algorithm does. And to be totally honest, I still think that Empress's modulated reverb algorithm on the Empress reverb, and it's only on that pedal, I still think that it is better than any algorithm on the H9000. Now, you could put algorithms together on the H9000 and probably get a more impressive and crazy sounding reverb, but in terms of like one algorithm, I think it's better than Black Hole or Nebula. I'm trying to think of the other ones that Eventide has. This isn't bad mouthing Eventide. They are really, really amazing. But anyway, let's go back to this. What reverb is that, Ben? You're asking. The Empress reverb, I think, is maybe the one that you're thinking of. Okay, so let's start over. Selecting, well, we could just, this will do it. All right. Do you guys get annoyed when I start over? Like, I love starting over, but, all right. So here we have a 4-operator FM. I don't think we need a filter. I'm going to put it in a filter just in case we need one later, but I don't think we need one, so I'm just going to leave it wide open. And we can also go into, like, I'm just sort of like building the things that I think I might need so I don't have to like delete things later. Yeah, let's just go with like a mono mixer. Sure. And then obviously we'll need a ADSR. Ooh, what's a multi-envelope? How does this work? What's this? Trigger forward envelope. Okay, I see. We won't need that right now. Yeah, ADSR. Probably gonna need a few ADSRs. I'm kind of interested to see how this works. And that old amplifier, audio out amp, and then the actual audio out. Oh no, sorry. I don't know what dense verb is, but we'll figure it out. And audio out. Okay. Into the dense verb, into the audio out. The mixer, the filter, and the operator. And then, of course, my MIDI input, MIDI nodes, MIDI node input. Wonderful. Frequency, note trigger. All right. Nothing. Should probably go note trigger into the ADSR1 and then have that go into the level of the audio out. Nope, not. I do keep getting confused thinking that the trigger is the level. There we go. We're all set. For the time being, I wonder if I can... Yeah, mono. Nope. I wonder if I could set things to mono. Oh, max voices. There we go. That'll make things a little bit easier. And I wonder if I can increase the audio out amplifier. I guess I could just do it up here. Well, you guys could hear that. That's not that quiet. It's not like we're like cruising. Have a good night, chicken flavored bacon. Okay, good. I'm glad that me restarting is not annoying. All right, so let's look at this. Let's look at this 4-operator FM. Oh, okay. So we could see the algorithms. So maybe let's just go with an A to B. How do we choose which output we have, though? Oh, I see. Okay. So, and then D over A. And these should be the pitches or frequencies. Yeah. I'm gonna turn the reverb down. Just so things don't sound awesome accidentally. So the giveaway will work if you're my patron. Maybe I'm assuming maybe I'll get 3 codes. Let me see if I got an email back yet. I'm assuming that he's sleeping because it's England. Yeah, I think maybe I'll give like 2 codes to my patrons and then 1 on the next stream here. Something like that. This is a little bit different than... Yeah, this might be a better... That's the volume. I do like that. That's like kind of... So, I bet that we could... Yeah, we can have an ADSR that controls one of these variables. Like, maybe... Well, maybe that mod. That'd be nice. So, like... Yeah. Alright, no sustain. And now this might give us like a kind of a crappy bass guitar tone if we play it lower. There we go. Wonderful. I wonder why my volume's so low. I have some water here. Glug. I'm very, very excited to try a Breecasty, but I don't think I could be wrong. I need to like research things before I say them, obviously, but I could be wrong. But aren't Breecasties? Those aren't like in store anywhere, are they? You kind of have to like buy them from, which makes things harder. With software, I do not mind working with the manufacturer. I think when it comes to things like the H9000, the cost of that is enough to make me feel guilty should I give it a bad review. Like if I hated it, I would feel guilty. Or I would feel like, yeah, if I were keeping it for a review, something that valuable, I feel like I'm losing my ability to feel okay with, like for example, if you've watched that video, I complained about a few things with like the syncing settings and the sample rates and stuff. If I were keeping that thing, I would have emailed them and gone through days of troubleshooting, and you would have probably not heard about it, because like I would have been like, well, let's just give them the benefit of the doubt. Trying to be a good YouTuber, trying not to be a pay-per-play influencer. Although I am sometimes tempted. All right, I could set up another one. I mean, we could go like crazy with this, but let's not. All right. You know what? I want to try and make a generative patch. So, wonder if I can just like nab. Can I do that? Yeah, sort of. Yeah, I don't want to play the keyboard. I want to make a generative patch. So, maybe. We can change the ADSR for this to... All right, wonderful. So that's one instrument. I think I saw a string. Yeah, pluck string. All right, let's try that. All right. So let me think about how to build this. We want to make the note input obsolete. So all the audio out stuff all the end of chain stuff can be down here to sort of make things a little more easily organizable as we get moving. Maybe the mono mixer can stay down here. This ADSR. Oh yeah, that's bad news. So maybe we could get rid of this, and the level for this ADSR could control that, and then this one could just be all the way up. Let's see if that works. Down boy. Cool, got it. Awesome. So we could use the mixer as a VCA. So that's good to know. I think oh, so Nico, the question you're asking here, the H9000 really have 16 stereo effects, has like up to 128. depending on like how you're routing. If you're routing like really creatively, like a bunch with USB and a bunch with ADAT and stuff like that, like, I mean, I think you're going to run out of algorithm because you could have 16 algorithms at once. And so if you're running enough channels to actually, you know, and the algorithms, like I said, the algorithms are not just like normal little, you know, like they're not like this or, you know, something like that. The algorithms are like black hole, like an entire pedal from Eventide. So yeah, maybe I must change stereo mixer, by the way. How's that sound? Boom. Because we want this to sound schnaz. Yeah, so anyway, that being said. So, yeah, I do kind of like how... I do kind of dig how, like, I don't have to map everything stereo to stereo and everything mono to mono, if that makes any sense. I do kind of like how it's all just sorted out. Like, it's just like, oh, yeah, this seems stereo, so we'll just do it that way then. I think so, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. That saves a lot of time. Like, a lot of time. Like, a deceptive amount of time. Okay, so we got a plucked string here. All right, so let's start making some melodies. What do we got here? A random number, that's nice, and it's on a trigger. So maybe we could get an LFO. That could be a square. Or I suppose it could be a sample. Well, we could do that later. It could be a square. I don't know if I want to do a random number. I think I would rather do make a little like fake maths of some sort. Like an LFO here. Okay. Yeah, because I could probably do multiple of these. It's funny, I do this and then like I lose my mind for a second, and I'm like, wait, what the hell am I doing? Okay, so the square is going to be the clock. And then the sine is going to be driving the frequency. And then we can have another LFO. Oops. Another LFO that would be a sample and hold. And so the trigger would be coming from the square. All right. Maybe a little bit faster. Sweet. Okay. And then the sine would, what is this? And so what would this be like? Nope. I'm trying to figure out what... I may have this kind of like goofy at the moment. Wait, didn't we just have... a viewer here? Alright, well, let's just see if this plucks the string. Or the square would. Never mind. Right? Yeah. And it does not. Oh, nice. I could have like a compact mode if I want. Something feels off right now. I don't know if I'm just paranoid. Did I like click something that I shouldn't have clicked? Well, we still have sound, so that's good. Maybe it's because it's connected. There we go. All right. Nope. So this should be giving me a plucked string out. The level the frequency out. Frequency, we just hook that up to sine, see if that does anything. Gonna get to the bottom of this. Yeah, if I were to have MIDI noose, it would be amazing. I'm kind of, yeah. Yeah. Do we want to make Ben a little more into a typical juvenile streamfluencer by challenging him to wear Pink Bunny ear headphones if he reaches 100,000 subscribers? I mean, I really would, as long as they sounded decent, I would not give a shit. I'll wear Pink Bunny earphones if you want me to. Like, yeah, I don't even need to reach that many subs. Like, I'll just do it because who gives a shit, right? It's just... Oh, there we go. All right. Beautiful, beautiful music. Maybe not that. All right, this is what we want. I mean, that's not exactly what we want, but and then this can go into the trigger, and then this can go into here. Nope. Oh, I see. There's already like a sign. Maybe it's because it's like a delay to the actual... Oh, there we go. Okay. Okay. Listen to us. We have a nice... It's beautiful. We could have unison as well, which sometimes sounds good. Okay. I believe that once upon a time I saw... Huh. Yeah, this reminds me of I could see the similarity to this and Bitwig Grid. However, where it's not similar is that this could also be a VST plugin, and you could also run a bunch of them. So this is fine tune. This is okay. I think that there is a... I thought that I saw something. I don't. It might be a different. Ooh, scale generator. Oh yeah. Okay, here we go. Look at us. We're making it. All right. So, so let's go with a melodic minor. Might actually work. Root note. Maybe I should just come directly out of the sine into this. And then come directly out of the trigger into this. What am I doing wrong, man? Maybe it just needs to go into pitch. Yeah, I don't actually hear the scale noodling around at all. This is MIDI note out. Oh, right, that's fine tune. Oh, God, am I dumb. Look at this. I could just be doing this the whole time. Yeah. All right. Now, here we go. Nice. And so the sample hold, maybe we could like maximize some of this a little bit. Scale generator. Yeah, okay, we could transpose it. Bring it back to its base frequency. All right, so I thought I saw a clock divider. I have not seen a generative patch on here yet, so maybe I'm the first or something. I don't know. Okay, that'd be cool. I'd feel dope. All right, so clock divider. So this divides it by 2. And I could bring that into the trigger of the 4-operator FM. And I could also bring that into the trigger of the ADSR. Yeah. Yeah. And the trigger of the... Okay. And then another scale generator. We can maybe make this a little bit longer in the meantime. Ooh, yeah, we could also set up a mux to... Yeah, okay, forgive me for a second. I'm too... I wonder if I have a clock multiplier. Where was that divider? If I could find the divider, I bet there's a mult in there somewhere. No, maybe not. That might be too much to ask. Oh, I don't think this is what I want. No, it's not. Binary logic will do. I'm into binary logic. So the LFO square can go into A. This can go into B. Can I see the outputs of these? No. All right. Then let's go with like 3 and 4, and then the OR. And that can be our trigger. Okay, and then we loop it back into itself. I'll be impressed if that works. That's like kind of a analog modular trick, is looping the clock back into itself. Like a lot of times that doesn't work in like Reactor or something. Okay, so now what we need to do, maybe lower this a little bit so it sounds a little more melodic. Maybe I should also save this preset before something goes wrong. Save patch. Generative. How's that sound? Howdy, partners. Cool. All right. We want another scaler. And then maybe another. How about a random generator, random number for that scaler? So this probably seems way more confusing. If I were to zoom out, I would be able to like clump these into patterns, but I want you guys to be able to see what the parameters say as well. So, all right, so this is the control data in, and then this is the gate, and then this is the frequency, which will go. We want to disconnect this one first. Okay. Okay, and then this should be in melodic minor as well. Oh yeah, and we want to trigger a new random number. There we go. One of these is going to be like off pitch, I'm pretty certain. Maybe, I wonder if the scale generator could like, oh yeah, octave, perfect. Should just be the same note. This way I could actually see if they're both. Well, they sound okay. Huh. Sounding a little bit better. Is everybody following me here? did I go a little bit outside of the I feel like this isn't so bad, right? I could agree with that. The drop-down could use a search function. Yeah, it's basically it's probably embarrassing. I drink water, a lot of water. When I was like 30, 29, 30, and I decided that I would fight in MMA. Is a commissioned fighter just because I knew it was like my last chance to do it. I had a really good coach who taught me how to cut weight without having to like do the sauna sweating stuff. And it was by loading water. So 3 gallons a day for like 2 days. And then you slowly go down. And then the last day, like where you weigh in the morning, you don't drink any water that day until after you weigh in. You still felt kind of cruddy, but I was able to like lose at the time like 22 pounds of water weight and then gain it all back in a day. Anyway, long story short, the days when I drank like 3 gallons of water, which I don't anymore now, I drink about like 1.5 gallons, 2 gallons a day, I feel amazing. I just feel so good. I sleep, I don't need as much sleep, I'm in a better mood, I'm not as achy, I just feel great. And I just got addicted to water. However, using this stuff, I use like 15% as much as you're supposed to use, and it's just because it has electrolytes in it, essentially. Not like a Gatorade level of electrolytes, but it just has some flavoring. And I'll really try any flavoring. It doesn't have to be like artificial sugar or anything. And so it just has a little bit of electrolytes in it, gives it a little bit of flavor, and that's good because your body just absorbs it. Otherwise, you will just constantly pee, and you'll actually dehydrate from drinking too much water without electrolytes in it. So, very long answer to an easy question. I could have just showed you that stuff, but I wanted to explain to you the psychology of why I'm so crazy about water. All right. See, I get really bored by what's going on with this plucked string trigger. Like this is an abomination to me. I'm not a fan. It needs to be like interrupted. I do. Oh, a 2-input expression. Oh, never mind. I thought I could actually write an expression there. I mean, I'm sure there is something like that where I can, but. Let me try another clock divider here. Excuse me. I'm going to add in another binary logic. No, I don't want one in. Why would I divide one? I kind of wish there were more inputs to this. Oh well. There it is. Trigger. This way I could also spread those. Spread the notes out a bit more. And the sample on hold can be disconnected. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Yeah, now it has a little bit more of like a life of its own. Need the ratio to be like 60, I bet. Alright, maybe we should like add in a pad now or something. Per voice granulator could be interesting. I'm not really sure how that operates. Oh wow. This is cool. I dig this. Alright, I'm gonna have to zoom out, I'm sorry. I just can't see what I'm doing here. So that granulator could go into another... What's my CPU like, by the way? 4%? Well, psh, easy. I guess we'll bring that in here. Woo! It's a loud one, boys. Part of me wishes that there was like just like an AD, like for simpler things. I wonder if I could build like a little quick sequencer. Like, what does a data mapper do? Control in randomize. It's like, what would happen if I did that? Maybe I should have it go into something to gate. Do we have that? Oh, cool. Let's try it. Actually, let's do some more clock dividing. Oh, sorry. He's here. Hey, wave sequencer. Yeah, sorry about that, man. I gonna take a break from this patch for a second and lower the volume. I explained this in the beginning, so nobody's short on it. Thanks for emailing those codes. Yeah, sorry for like the late sort of schedule change. I might be out of town. Myself and Michaela, my camera person. Yeah, but we might be out of town next week, and I didn't want to push this back all the way until September or whatever the fuck, whenever I'm back from my next very long video shoot. So I was like, all right, we're just going to do this now. And yeah, so yeah, well, I don't check emails when I'm on my stream, obviously, but yeah, I'm glad that I got back to him. So I'm glad that he got back to me and that he saw that. Again, apologies. That's very unprofessional of me to be like, oh, by the way, we're doing a stream tonight. But now that you're here, I do have some questions for you. Has anyone made like generative things like this before? Like just sort of like weird generative? I assume they have, because there's like enough tools here to enable that sort of thing. I was just wondering if it was a common thing going on. I just always need to know if I'm first. Binary logic. Yeah, if you have any questions, guys, Wave Sequencer's here. He is who, you know, it for those wondering, Wave Sequencer is the developer of the software. So just so you don't just think I'm like randomly like, yeah, there's this guy who's just knows a lot weirdly. I like the creepiness going on here. Maybe another ADSR for, yeah, we already have that. So that could be triggered here. Yeah, wonderful. Just gonna go ahead and say it. This is a lot of fun. I'm actually having a lot of fun doing this. I was, not that I was like dreading it, but I was kind of dreading it just because I'm so tired. But this is nice. I really dig this. I'm enjoying myself. Yeah, this is like very peaceful to work on. Maybe try a different oscillator. actually route this a little bit smarter, probably. And the granulator can go out. All right, sorry. Looking back at the chat. Yeah, there is combination patches. I'm like all in one patch right now. Really what I kind of wanted to do was like make a background patch, like a generative one, and then make another patch that sort of played over the top of that. That would get its input from my midis. Well, we don't need this anymore. We have a living life form. Okay, so now I can add a new layer. And I may actually go wee-wee. I'd be down to make a wave station video at some point. Okay, I'm gonna mute. No, here, I'll let this play because I have to pee. Because all I do is drink water. So, you guys could watch this and talk amongst yourselves. And I'll do this. Okay, be right back. Hello. Thank you, Jordan. I'm glad that you are back into making music. And that Hydrasynth is still an excellent synth. I'm still very happy with it. I play with it quite a lot. Yeah. It's really nice. In fact, I really want to do a yeah, I was just mentioning this. I want to try and make a video before I leave that I would just like release a week from now or something while I'm on the road, and essentially have a really crazy basically like just use as much gear as possible in a massive generative patch in the studio, like the modular and the Disclavier and the Polybrute and the Montage and the and of course the Hydrasynth, and of course Lucy, just bark along. She's sentient. Okay, I'm gonna look at some emails really fast from my mom. I'm gonna read them out loud. No, I'm joking. I'm going to see what we could do about coupon codes here. All right. Wow. That is very generous of you, Wave Sequencer. So we got 3 coupon codes. I'm going to give all 3 away on this stream. And the reason I'm going to do that and not make any exclusive to the Patreon is because the Patreon coupon code is awesome. It's 40% off. So, yeah, that's great. That's amazing. This is an absolute steal at 40% off. Let me make sure before I go any further with this, let me make sure that I am not mistaking on anything, because that would be, yeah. So, by the way, you could get a 90-day free trial of Hyperion right now, and then you could get it for dirt cheap with a coupon code as well, or a combination of the both if you're not sure. Yeah. So, anyway, try and find this chat again. I have so many windows open on this other machine. All right. My mom does email me. My mom watches my streams, by the way. She does. That'd be really funny if my mom emailed me during this stream and she was like, Ben, you need to like change that filter to like something with a few more poles. Which I wouldn't be like, it's not that my mom's like into modular or something, but I wouldn't be that. I'd be like, whoa, that was surprising. But then again, like, I feel like my mom's just a surprising person. Like a lot of times I'll just be like very like mystified by how she heard of certain things or how she knows. She's crafty lady. All right. You're unsure what this has over VCV, blocks, or soft tube. Well, so I can tell you right now what this has over soft tube is a lot, because soft tube is very limited. VCV rack. This is also not like a bunch of modules that we're putting together. This isn't like a virtual modular. This is just a node-based programming interface to make your own synth. So I would compare this, rather than comparing this to blocks, I would compare this to reactor core. And it's not as powerful as a reactor core, but it's not meant to be. Like, because nobody in this chat, including me, could like open up reactor core and just make something like this with all of the nodes right away. Like, it takes a very, very long time. It's its own sort of programming language, and it's native instruments, meaning that it runs like fucking shit. So anyway, let's make a patch here to play with. We'll mute this one. Now that I'm all fast on this and I got everything down, maybe make a I'm interested in what wave sequence means. Oh, okay, so it's a wavetable. All right, I'm in. We can. Oh yeah, this one will just be my playing pad. It doesn't need to be. Oops, sorry. Wave Sequencer will be happy to know that this stream, I know you had some technical issues with your last stream, the one that I was watching. You'll be happy to know that I started this one out and my sample rate like was still locked to like the H9000's word clock. And so my voice sounded like I had, yeah, like I was an ogre of some sort. It was so, I would be embarrassed by things like that if I didn't do it literally every fucking week. So I'm not embarrassed by it. Just, it's normal at this point. It's comedy gold. I'm just like thinking about all the things I want in this patch. Who is asking? Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just trying to keep up on these. You did not. The coupon code is going to be in my Patreon. It's probably not going to work until tomorrow because you get it from Traction, so it needs to go through the corporate headquarters up at Traction. They need to approve it. No, yeah. But it should work as of tomorrow. But you could download the demo right now and just activate it later. You have 90 days. 90 days to play around. Okay, anyway, so let's just do a normal reverb since I've tried all the other ones. And, I mean, just some delay would be a good idea. I don't really see myself using all of these today. Although it is nice to see another granulator. So a lot to do. Okay. So here's my little effects chain for my play-in synth. Frequency to frequency, trigger to trigger. This could be the ADSR4. What would it be for? I guess I could have it directly to level here, can't I? I'd rather use a separate thinger. Maybe a gain pan. Oh, that might not work, will it? Let's see. Yeah, it will. Dope. Let's get a nice filter. Create another ADSR for that. That can be triggered by my notes as well. And that will be cut off. And I don't know what kind to use. We'll figure it out as we go along. That ADSR will be powerful. All right, and that will go into here. Nope. Oh, I see what I did wrong. Silly me. Yeah, I don't need this. Never mind. I should have known that. Okay. And what do we got? I did it. Audio out. All right, I want to see what's going on with all these. Oh, crazy. I see what's happening here. So we have different steps where we could just make... I may not actually use this for this because this might take a minute, to say the least. This is kind of crazy. So these are our steps. Wow, yeah, this could get really crazy from like a sound design perspective. This could get completely bonkers. Yeah, wow, okay. It's kind of funny that like this is like too cool for me to use. What's this one like? This one may be a little bit less intimidating. It's too cool for me to use on a stream because I will spend 2 hours working on one FM wave sequence. So let's just try like a non-FM wave sequence and see how that works. Yeah, that's awesome. That's amazing. Oh, I could have loaded one this whole time. That's okay. We still have a normal wave sequence. So I could just load them from... Oh, okay, never mind. I don't really know where they are. All right, so let's see what this one's like. So this one I could just edit different steps. So like my step 2 could be a digital square. Oh, cool. Okay. So like let's go with like... That's very cool. So we're editing step 2, which could be a... Wow. And we could have way more, of course. And then I could also, assumingly... Yeah, wow, that's powerful. Wow, cool. I'm going to keep it very simple, just because I'm gonna try and make something melodic that goes with the other thing, which I realize is sacrilegious, but let's just go between like two different saws. That's powerful. Yeah, this is very impressive. I'm really into this. Very cool. And then this retains. Okay, I see. So we could just like live. I guess we could just like liven this up by putting an LFO. Yeah, that would be the start position. So you just put an LFO there. Alright, cool. Then might do. Alright, and also this filter could use some finagling. Doink. Yeah, I think I did that, right? Yeah. I think it's just the timing of the LFO is just. It's okay though. I'm not. Oh wait, no, it's not that. I'm trying to figure out what's giving me that problem. It's not really a problem. I don't really dislike it. Something's chopping the volume down a bit. Must be this one. Yeah, there we go. All right. And of course we need an LFO on the pitch. Naturally. Yeah, I'm kind of happy. Like I agree with what Bruto's saying here. Like I'm kind of I'm kind of happy that I didn't like play around with this too much before doing the stream, just because I really get to experience how much of a easy learning curve it is. All right, so remember this. haven't changed scales. I know we have one more. I think. Maybe not. Ah, there you go. That's nice. Hook this up to the mod wheel, maybe. Do you have a mod wheel? Pitch bend. I suppose that'll be like in the MIDI CC. Yeah, okay. Oh, no, wait. This is useful. May have done something wrong there. Oh, lower shelf pad. That could actually be this. Because this is kind of not really finding its place too well, in my opinion. Okay, that's what I figured. I may actually have my routing a little different, to be honest. It should work. Yeah. Oh, okay, it's working with the macro. Yeah, I see that here. Okay, got it. Yeah, my CC controller, or the CC on my controller is all goofy. Just because I was doing goofy things with it like usual. Oh, I also just want to try the flute. I mean, I've tried it already, but let's get a mixer going. Oh, wow. It was really nice. And then to save the combi, Ben stream combi. Lovely. All right, let's listen to some presets in the final moments of this. Oh yeah, sorry, we want to clear this whole thing. There we go. All right. Yeah, the physical modeling's so good. Yeah, that's awesome. Wow. That's seriously impressive. Oh, I could have just put synth lead in there this whole time. Oh, man. Oh, I wonder if... Hold on. It's just going to crash my machine, probably. I mean, but... Get this thing out of retirement. I don't even know if I have the driver for it. But it is a good idea. Actually, no, I need to install a driver for it. Never mind. That would definitely not happen in this session. But yeah, I do want to use the breath controller for more things. Apparently there's a breath controller that's pretty cost effective. That's been in development for a while. Alright, so if anybody remembers, the first time I did this, my number one best experience, or the thing I just fell in love with, was the CS80 Blade Runner sound. Let's see if we could get that. I think this is the same preset. The saw for the lead for that is down here. Oh yeah, you even got the little... So good, man. Such a good recreation. I don't... It's not out yet. The cost-effective breath controller. The TEC one, that's cost effective. I mean, that one's quite cheap. But apparently there's a DIY kit one coming out soon or something. And they just, I know this because the company emailed me, but they're not done with it, so I'm not gonna blow their blow their thing. I would not put this in the same I would not lump it in with Reactor, no. I think it's easier than Reactor. It's simpler than Reactor. And the interface is just different, more intuitive. There's no way in hell the first time I opened up Reactor I would just be able to do what I did in this stream, where I would just plopped around and made what I wanted. I made a big generative patch. I would not be able to do that in Reactor. It would take me a minute now to do that in Reactor, having 15 years of experience with it. I would still have to refresh Reactor is a very specific thing. And this does run more efficiently than Reactor, from what I can tell, at least. But I would not say you should get one or the other. I would say that both have their own very unique traits. The TEC breath controller, it's TEC. I did a video on it a couple of years ago. It's actually quite great. I'm gonna try this again with the mod wheel and. Yeah, there we go. The reason I pitched that down is because I just needed that Echo the Dolphin vibe. Wow, look at that. What the fuck? That's amazing. Come on, man. That's nuts. That's funny. I hit the sustain pedal and it just started the, yeah. Like if I just press this and then sustain pedal, we get, that's dope. That's amazing. That's so funny. I dig that. So good. Deep single note combi pad and bass. All right, fine. I'll bite. Checks out. Teen Wolf vibes on this one. Oops. Oh wow, this is awesome. there is a giveaway. The giveaway is happening. Don't give up on the giveaway. It's happening. I will be giving away 3 codes. And even if you don't win, you will get 40% off on my Patreon. Yeah, this is amazing. I love it. Woo! Well, I'm going to go with one more. I'm going to go with Ridiculous Pad. And I'll be the judge of that. Alright. Ridiculous Pad, C Maj 9. Or F Maj 9, rather. Up to an A sharp. Give it some naughtiness. Up to a C. And then trying to reach my mod wheel and missing the keys. Alright, big chord change coming up here. Alright. That was awesome. Thank you so much, Wave Sequencer, for everything in this world. I'm going to edit some text. I'm going to put it on the screen because sometimes there is a little bit of confusion. Wave, it's not going to be that big. I just only want to type it. Is giving away 3 codes. To win, enter a comment in the next 30 minutes after the stream ends. A comment below. Not a chat message. All right. I'm learning from all of the times that I did this and people were like leaving things in the chat message and then feeling like they were there. Nobody's going to get that wrong. Maybe I will there. Wonderful. So I'll just do this for like 2 more minutes, and that way nobody will get it wrong. Oh, well, I got more to say here. Hold on. Can I edit this more? Yes. Also, the free trial also nice. Now all of the information is there. Look at that. Boom. It's the emergency test system situation. 40% off is very generous. I think that is the most generous coupon that I've gotten so far. Yeah. And it probably won't work until tomorrow-ish, but that's okay. I hope that there's a whole bunch of new customers that come on in. And like I said earlier, your the Patreon money is paying for a film shoot with an actual small camera crew and all that stuff. That starts next week for me. I'm gonna try and shoot one more thing here before I leave, but it is getting a little bit hectic. Is the text not making it all on the screen? It should be. Let me look. Yeah, it's all on the screen. Okay. It all worked out in the end. Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching. Thank you so much to Wave Sequencer for so many generous codes and giveaways and things like that. It's very, very awesome. Yeah, I really like the coupon code giveaway thing. It's really nice. Helps a lot of people out. Also, I think, an interesting thing about the giveaways is that there's probably like some people out here are like 30% interested in this software, where they're just like, oh, that looked a little too complicated, or oh, that, I already have Reactor or something, or, something like that. And then if they win the giveaway, then they actually spend time playing with it, and they become new fans. That's good. I like that. Gets their creative juices rolling. And the whole point of all of this entire channel, the whole point of like my existence here on YouTube is to make money. No, the whole point of my existence here on YouTube is honestly to encourage and inspire people to keep creating music, especially in crazy times like this. It's what keeps us alive as musicians and content creators. And so that's always what I want to hear. I love it when people tell me that, or tell anybody, when people post in my Patreon or my Discord. I love it that people are just creating things. That's what keeps me going. And you guys are awesome. The Patreon coupon tier, it'll be on any. If you're broke, do the $1 one. It'll be on all tiers. My coupons are on all tiers at this point. So I'm like being very. I have this weird sort of socialism thing going on in my Patreon. I feel bad withholding content from certain people, but yeah. Well, anyway. So, one more time, Wave Sequencer is giving away 3 codes. To win, enter a comment in the next 30 minutes after the stream ends. A comment below, not in a chat message. Also, try the free trial. Also, 40% coupon in my Patreon. All right, y'all. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next week. I'll see you in 2 weeks as well on a stream with our favorite other YouTuber, Noir, in the flesh, hopefully, unless there's some crazy lockdown in LA or something. But I'm going to be coming to you from Perfect Circuit, and that'll be fun. I might even have an internet connection that can handle the whole thing. Imagine that. Woo! I'm fucking dreaming. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Wave Sequencer. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Lucy.